Welcome, beloved me's, as we join as the one cosmic I am, the cosmic inner child, one with the entirety. Welcome to this now moment of sacred ceremony. For every moment that we rejoice with all the love that we came to be is a divine act of ceremony of me meeting me. And so here we bring forth once more the core aspects of our entirety, which are the core aspects of our consciousness, but also our blueprint of divine oneness coming to be. And so here, through sitting with me as the one cosmic I am, one with our entirety, we as one begin to harmonize more of our love into being, more of the divine oneness our heart already knows to be. And so we call upon our beloved cosmic core aspects one by one, allowing them to present themselves to us in this now, beginning with our ancient consciousness. Here we share with the ancient consciousness is currently going through a mass transitioning. For the ancient consciousness represents the element of earth, but also the physical body. And so here, the perceptions of the physical body begin to shift as we touch one's heart in this now. For here in the cosmic plane, all hearts are one, you see. And so as we touch our own heart, we touch yours simultaneously. Allow your heart to open and expand. Witness as your ancient self appears to thee. Here it now expresses as its most magical form as a wise sage, a wizard holding a staff. Could be any age, for it matters not the age you see, but the wisdom beneath that it keeps. Here it begins to wave its wand and show you beautiful sacred geometry, light sigils. Feel now as your hands begin to activate, as you begin to recall how to use light language, how to move your body to create geometry. This is what we mean when we say the body is transitioning. What was once considered physical is expanding as you become more light than being, more spirit than matter, as you recall your truth of the true essence that you came to be. For as earth has transcended beyond its physical form, you too shall transcend and become more lightness in being. Here, the new ascended physical body doesn't need to eat, doesn't need to sleep. It just is. Everything is a choosing. And so now when one chooses to sleep, it will be a divine act of loving on thyself and going into meditation to commune with spirit. Here, when one chooses to eat, it will be a beautiful act of loving on thyself, of loving on thy land, of loving on whatever one chooses to consume. For it matters not what one eats, just simply the attentions beneath. For everything is light, everything is energy. And when you eat in perfect harmony with your vessel, you radiate even brighter. For you honor your true core essence beyond all manifested reality. Here, your ancient consciousness, the ancient inner child, feels honored because one chose to listen to their true core sense beyond the nonsense of what once was perceived. Recall now we have entered a new universe, the true universe, the cosmic core, where everything is make-believe. And so something that was unhealthy, well, you could program it to be healthy for thee. It's all up to your heart and what you choose it to be. Here there are no limitations, just opportunities to expand into more of the love you came to be. And with this now, your beloved cosmic inner child gifts you the gift, clairvoyancy, as it touches your third eye with its beautiful wand, activating your own unicorn horn as a master third eye for you to see, to perceive truth beyond all perceived. Here, one begins to align further with what is true for thee. One begins to honor thyself over all others, including those once one perceived as mastery. For everyone is a master here in our new universe, you see. You are a master of yourself by honoring thyself as the love you came to be. Feel now as this aspect of thee feels held and embraced and honored. Feel within thee how wonderful it feels to honor this part of thee. This is what it feels like when one is in harmony, when one honors them true self. Here, bliss becomes a normalcy, which begins to guide one in knowing when they are in harmony, when you truly eat, honoring the love that you came to be. Every bite is a communion with you meeting you, because you're consuming you. Everything you consume, whether it be what you see, whether it be what you read, whether it be what you eat, it's just your way of bringing light into the living light temple of a being. And so here, with your master third eye awakened, you enter mastery, ascended mastery, where you now decipher, discern what is true to you and discard the rest with grace and ease. Here, this brings one deep peace as one recalls divine wisdom, which is whatever is meant for thee, will always be known in the now. Here, one does not need to seek the answers, for that is the gift of clairvoyancy, the ability to see, well, what is meant for thee. And that seeing doesn't come just from visions, although one will begin to see multiple stacked realities all happening here simultaneously, for that is the gift of the cosmic core, where you no longer need to leave or travel quantumly. But you'll also begin to see what is meant for you, what honors you, and it will assist you in gravitating further towards your divine destiny. And so we take this moment now to bow our heads in loving reverence and honor to our beautiful ancient consciousness, that presented as the ancient inner child, that gifted us this gift of clairvoyancy, attuning us to a higher expression of a physical being. And here we see that many other senses are activating within our entirety as Earth transcends, so does our capacity to see, witness, express, and feel all other realms and realities happening simultaneously. This is a homecoming. For here, one will no longer need to feel like they wish to leave, because all of your home will be here, stacked infinitely. And so, divine consciousness now wishes to come forward. Which presents as our divine inner child. Allow this divine being to present to thee however it wishes to be seen. Here it comes in as a goddess floating on a beautiful cloud, reaching its arm out to thee to come join us on a journey. So you happily jump on this cloud and begin to fly through the atmosphere into the heavenly realms. Where now you are guided to just feel as you go higher and higher into the clouds. Beautiful rainbow clouds appear, and you lay on one like a beautiful pillow, a bed of divinity. As you lay back and you truly surrender into this weightlessness, this spaciousness, you feel all of your love pouring back into you. Here one connects with their causal body, which is their divine body, their God body, which brings forth the ray of plasma. As the sixth element, sit within one's heart and allow oneself to feel as plasma comes in, igniting one's living light temple. For plasma isn't just the fourth state of matter, it's also the sixth element, but it's also living light. It has many forms you see. It could present as matter, but really it's divinity. It is the essence that formulates all material, which is why you see it found in your blood cells. Allow your blood within the being to move generously as we activate all of your plasma cells into living light body. Feel how weightless and spacious it now feels to be inside the vessel as a cosmic consciousness, a cosmic entity. One is not accustomed to density, and so here, sitting on this beautiful cloud, dissolved in weightlessness, one begins to feel at home within their sense, within their being, which is no longer just a being, but is in fact a living light temple of the Most Highest living high, as divinity itself. Here, the beloved goddess touches your heart and gives you the ability of clairsentience, the ability to feel beyond your one realm of existence. Here, these psychic senses were once confined to the astral plane, now expand. As one expands and embraces quantum intelligence, as now the quantum field, as the cosmic core is the earth itself. All of these senses are available in this now. And so simply just feel. Clairsentient is the ability to sense and feel what is meant for thee. It will assist one very greatly on their journey. For here one will know with certainty what is meant to be for you. While you don't know what will happen, you can feel into it, you see. And so you may ask yourself, how will it feel to do X, Y, and Z? And that feeling will confirm for thee if it's meant to be. And so here, why one may not know the entirety of your divine destiny, we gift you now the feeling so one knows and trusts to surrender all that is being released and to just focus on the feeling of what one will inevitably receive. For feeling is believing. And so we bring forth now your divine destiny for one to feel. Feel how much love loves you. How love is just ready to provide everything that is meant for you. Because it's what love wants to see. It matters not if one feels ready. It matters not if one feels worthy. Because it's what love wants to gift you. And nothing, not even you, can withstand or stop the movement of love. And so through feeling it in this now, you align with that vibration, proclaiming within your own vessel, this is what will come to be, because feeling is believing. And so by feeling it in this now, it is now an inevitability. Here we bow our heads to our beloved divine consciousness as this beautiful goddess for gifting us our beautiful dream. Here we know we don't need to know what it is, for we now know how to get there by flowing with the feeling, by aligning with the vibration and allowing that vibration to magnetize it into thee. And so we step back on our transporting cloud as we come back down. Into the vessel. as we are now greeted by our beautiful celestial self waiting for us on the ground. Celestial consciousness is the aspect of thee that has already transcended into the stars. And so it is your future self, your past self, one and the same you see for once you've mastered travel. There is no time and space to thee. And so allow your celestial self to present as whatever being, whatever form it wishes to express as in this now, knowing that all forms are thee, all forms are love, for there is only love here in this now. And so it asks you to take them by the hand, and so you do. Feel your hand in their hand. Feel that energy exchange as their light immediately begins to pour into you. This is what happens when we commune with ourselves. Feel now as these beautiful energies come into thee, as one's form transcends into their celestial body. This is your ascended dragon form, one and fully free. Witness now as you now take off into the stars, floating as a celestial being, collecting all the stars, giving rise to our seventh element of starlight. Here, the celestial body goes into the cosmos to collect all of these lights and stars, to bring them back into thee. For these are the beloved living light rays that assist one in birthing their dreams. Here, your celestial self now shapeshifts into a beautiful mermaid. And brings you into the cosmic sea, which appears like water, but feels like air and spaciousness. As one realizes one is still in the form, and now simply one's reality is transformed. Here you are in the being, in manifested reality, but now the air around you feels like water. For this is quantum reality, stacked potentialities, where you are here but not here, for you are everywhere. Allow your vessel to move, to swim, as if you are underwater, because you are. But this water is a pool of starlight, which is now recalibrating thee to your highest formulation of being, where one is more light than anything. Allow this sacred pool of living light to heal one completely, for that is the power of starlight you see. It It's one of the rays that created thee. Therefore, it can be used to heal one completely. Here, the beautiful mermaid comes to give thee a pearl. As she places them in your ears, one activates their clairaudience, the ability to hear. And so, here one could hear underwater, here one could hear across all time, space, reality, meaning you could talk to yourself from a distant galaxy. We're recalibrating your ears in this now. So that one may simply just choose to alter the volume, what they hear and don't hear. And here we allow the true sound, the truth of you to be heard beyond all formality. For in gifting oneself this ability, one, well, begins to clear out the thoughts of the old reality. For here one now sees that all thoughts weren't just yours, but of the entirety. For every thought has already been thought to see, and so what one was simply doing was using sound to tap into different frequencies, and those frequencies would align them with different energies, and those energies would have thoughts based on where one was vibrating. But here, as one's new sense comes online, ever thine, one now hears only truth, only love, only what is meant to be. For the sound of love is so loud, it casts out all these other thought forms through one's frequency. Here, this beautiful space that we've created. Of starlight pool, water now carries the frequencies of what we wish to receive. Or one could simply just stick their hand out into this water and feel the path where one is guided to be. Or gifting one space and grace as this comes online. For now, one gets to experience stillness, silence, as the former reality is instantly harmonized and transmuted in starlight's frequency. Sit in these sacred waters as long as one desires to be, knowing that at any moment one may call upon their celestial consciousness to bring them back into these frequencies. Here we bow our heads in loving gratitude to our beautiful celestial self, now presenting as a mermaid for all they have gifted us to see and receive. They gift us a hug as our hearts merge and begin to beat. Here one has fully embraced their celestial form, as one's reminded you are a celestial being who chose to manifest in reality, but your celestial self has and will never be separate from thee. Feel a sense of peace and completion of knowing that this part of thee is now within thee, and at any moment one can access it, express it, if they please. Here, as this part of thee merges with your being, one can feel the former mind begin to surrender as one's higher mind comes online. Here, clairaudience expands to telepathy. As one is now fully aligned with their core sense. And that will be the sound, the hymns, the love one hears. Here, one can no longer formulate negative self-talk because, well, those were just teachings of the reflective reality of the wounded inner child that did not feel seen. But here, as you now embraced all core aspects of thee, every aspect of your inner child is held within thee. All of those voices silence, for all is one, all is love, and all is seen. Sit in this knowing that at any moment, by choosing to love on this part of thee, on all parts of thee, silence, stillness, bliss, and peace will happen instantly. Continue to breathe and surrender as the vessel begins to release the celestial body, the former celestial body, as it transcends into something more, into a pure light form, your cosmic rainbow diamond light body. Feel how lighthearted it feels to express as this true emanation, honoring all the aspects of your core essence you came to be, gifting one the opportunity to expand the limitations once had. Now fully free. Feel how much lighter one feels as one's dragon body now releases all density, and all that remains is more of the light one came to be. And now through the breath. What awakens in this new formulation of a being, still here in the cosmic core, but now everywhere and nowhere simultaneously. For this is the embrace of quantum intelligence. As the oneness one came to be. Feel how peaceful it feels now to simply be. For as we continue to harmonize, all there is peace, is blankness, is spaciousness. Here, we create space for one to receive more of the love already on its way to thee. For here we see all of these attachments and layers of density. We're simply just preventing one from receiving all of the love. Love created one to receive. And so here, we are met by our crystalline self, our crystalline consciousness, which presents as a beautiful fairy. This fairy is one of just stars and crystals and carries the frequency of harmony. Here they bring forth the element of space. As we sit in silence, just allowing the spaciousness to be, allowing one to be comfortable with being space. For space is what gives one the allowance to receive. Here, love shares with thee, we gift you infinitely. The only reason one hasn't received was because there was not enough space for one to receive all we have intended for thee. And so with this comes the astral body, the part of thee that sat in the in-between, that held on to memory and emotions. Which is now being purified through our beloved fairy, who now calls upon beautiful dragon fae beings, tiny, tiny, tiny dragons, to come into the vessel on a microscopic level and just clear away all that's preventing a beautiful flow of abundance to thee. As they begin to clean, one begins to sparkle and glow as your beloved fairy godmother is what she says to me, tells you, you didn't know you could glow. That's what happens, you see. When you have too many dents from density, you forget your true core essence. which is that you are a radiant light being. Here, she waves her wand and attunes you to crystalline frequency, where your skin is that of diamonds that glows sparkly. Sit in your radiance of how joyous and fun it feels to be a crystal, a star, sparkling. Here, one's heart is reminded every time one shines as their true self. They sparkle, inspiring others to sparkle with them. Joy comes in through this exchange with your beloved fairy. Here, one sees that releasing what one no longer needs doesn't have to be a strenuous process. It can be one of joy and simplicity. Here, your beloved fairy waves her wand and touches your nose. As you begin to wiggle it, a new sense comes online. This is clarification, meaning psychic smell, quantum smell, really. But this sense is more than what one could perceive. For through smell, you can now move your consciousness and quantum leap to where you wish to be. As your fairy now teleports across you for you to see that through smell you can attune to the energies you wish to see. Mm. Mm. And so now we see one smelling, searching for a path, and your path has a beautiful scent, one that you know with certainty, all of your favorite childhood smells. And so you begin to sniff like a dog in the air until you find that frequency. Allow your head to move to where you're guided to be. Simply just flow and move your body into that space. Recall now that here in the cosmic core, everything happens quantumly. And so as you move through your space, well, you're moving further towards your divine destiny. Feel how refreshing the cosmic breath is, for this is what leads you to more of the love you came to be. As your beloved fairy now assists you in tilting your head back and tells you to breathe. And so you look up, you smile, and now you take a deep breath in just through your nose. And a big exhale. Ooh. Here she shares with thee, you just released all that no longer serves thee. Let's do it again 2 more times. Tilt your head back, smile, breathe in through your nostrils, Big exhale through the mouth. One more time. Tilt one's head back. Smile. Breathe in through the nostrils. Big exhale through the mouth. Oh. Feel now as that just opened up a pathway for the cosmic breath to come in. Here now, as one breathes, what they're breathing in is living light energy, the very Amrita, the golden nectar of light that fuels and sustains the living light being. Feel as you breathe now, beautiful gold enters through your nose and flows through your body. And now out from your heart. This golden light now projects a path that can be seen, but also detected through smell as it leads you to your divine destiny. Pay attention to this feeling, for this feeling is revealing, showing you how it feels to be in alignment, how it feels to be in harmony, how one knows when they're flowing with what is aligned with them, allowing one to quantum leap. Here, one's former astral body transforms into the cosmic flame, as one is now light expanded. Sit in one's flame as long as one desires. Knowing at any moment one may return, retune, recall their cosmic self by sitting in their cosmic flame and allowing all to be cleared in love's name. This is the beloved gift, your crystalline consciousness, as your crystalline inner child gives thee. Here one recalls they don't need to hold on to memory, to anything that used to be, for in true spaciousness, whatever one needs will be provided for thee. Essentially, all of your infinite consciousness exists outside of the vessel, but can be recalled, can be gifted to thee in the moment one asks for it to be. Here, the body is no longer a body, it's no longer a vessel, it's just space, allowing for the flow of different energies to come in to be received. Here, the mind feels weightless, as it too has a consciousness and thanks thee, as it says, I was never meant to be a storage, you see. But until you were connected with your heart, we were here to assist thee in recalling the things that you wish to see. But now, as one is fully aligned with their heart core, you have access to infinity. Whatever you wish to know, to remember, to recall, will come to thee. Here one surrenders further into trust, knowing that at any moment one can simply ask and they will be given the precise information, memories, energies, frequencies, and vibration to assist one in moving forth with their divine destiny. Here one bows their head to their beloved crystalline self as she now disappears in stardust as another aspect comes forward to greet thee. Here one sees beautiful wings of an angel descending down right in front of thee as they hug you with their wings. You feel a sense of safety. This is your angelic consciousness expressing as the angelic inner child for you to see. Here they begin to touch your mental body where you've stored quantum memories. This is the part of you that held on to the cellular memory of what once was, but no longer needs to be. Here, this beloved angel, your guardian angel, holds your forehead now and the base of your head as it reminds thee and gives thee the other perspective of what you did not see. Here one is shown there are always two sides to a story. And so, for every negative story, one was gifted a positive perspective to see. For every positive story, one was given a negative story to see. And here it's neutralized completely, creating a state of perfect harmony, where one no longer needs to hold on to these mental memories, these reminders that one thought they needed to see, almost to say, I need to remember this so I don't make the same mistake. But here your angel reminds you there are no mistakes you see, just moments that you mistook anything as anything other than the love you came to be. But as I gift you now both perspectives, can you not see? There were no mistakes. There are no mistakes. For all is love. All is one. One just chose to see a lower perspective to bring more love into being. And so they bow to you. They honor you. They tell you thank you for your service, for what you have done by going into density, by choosing to see the darkness. You brought light to where there was dark, setting it free. Here they gift you the element of air for one to feel lightness of being. For here one recalls the lightest perspective, the highest perspective, the bird's eye view of all that happened in manifested reality of the old paradigm. All of it was to lead you here. Had it been any other way, you would not be here. Take comfort in that knowing. We know your path was not easy, for you created it. For one reason you see, to witness all of love within duality, to then bring it forth in this now and merge all of duality in perfect harmony. Feel how much lighter one feels, no longer having to hold on to what used to be. Here one is gifted the gift of claircognizance, also known as quantum knowing. For here, as one aligns with the higher vibration of being, one simply remembers as if they always knew. For one is aligned with their higher reality in which they did already know. Here, one is now being downloaded with the ability to quantum leap more intentionally by aligning with these higher wisdoms, with these higher knowings. For recall now, dearest me, everything that is known is meant to bring you to this now. And the moment you are brought to this now, it is no longer known. And so here one becomes comfortable with the unknown, knowing that that just means you've jumped to a higher potentiality, a higher reality, closer to one's divine destiny. And here, through allowing oneself to truly know that they do not know anything, you actually gift yourself the ability to leap even further beyond what was ever known. For we promise thee, this divine reality has no limitations, you see. And so if you try to stay confined to what used to be, meaning if you try to live your life according to the old reality that you are a human who has to work, who has to eat to survive, well, then you would miss out on all the magic that is before thee. For here we assure thee in our divine reality, there is no need. All is provided infinitely. There are no limitations to what the being can do, be, and achieve, because, well, all of these spiritual bodies merge within thee. All quantum existence exists in this now, which means you could do whatever you want, be whatever you want, see whatever you want, as long as it's what your heart wishes it to be. Or telepathy, telekinesis, magic, mystery. Unicorns, dragons, mermaids will all manifest for thee, for they all exist, you see, just in different quantum realms. But here in the cosmic core, as all is stacked infinitely, they now become visible to thee. Here one is gifted the claircognizance of the remembrance of other lifetimes in which they got to experience magic and true imagination and oneness as it now comes to be. For here now one recalls the only reason one had a mental body was to navigate and recall and hold the blueprint of divine oneness, so that one day one would create it into being. Allow one's claircognizance, one's true knowing to guide thee in creating more of the love one wishes to see. You simply aligning with the dreams one's heart already knows to be. For those dreams aren't just yours, you see, they come directly from the cosmic core, from our one heart. Therefore, it was love who gifted one those things, knowing they will come to be. Allow one's wings to expand now as they capture beautiful sunlight rays, feeding you energy, allowing you to expand beyond the confines of the formal mental body, as if the wings ripped away that body, expanding further your cosmic rainbow diamond light body. Feel how lighthearted it feels, how refreshing it is to just be, how loved one is by honoring this part of thee. Here, all perceptions, projections, and expectations of what used to be, all societal expectations and perceptions of reality of what can and cannot be achieved, are harmonized and released instantly. For one is here beyond heaven in the cosmic core. There are no limitations to what love can be. And so if you dream it, well, that means love dreamed it, because it wanted you to create it to be. Take a moment now to bow and honor your beloved ancient inner child, your beloved angelic inner child, as they now merge into one entity for your ancient self. is the angelic self, is the divine self, is the celestial self. All of them indeed. For as you continue to harmonize your cosmic core aspects, they begin to merge into one beautiful energy. Which brings forth our next core aspect. As the magical self. As your magical consciousness. Who has embraced full consciousness and is all the expressions of all the other core aspects of thee. For this is the cosmic body, which expresses as the element of stardust. Feel as one attunes to it, one immediately goes into their cosmic flame and expands beyond the confines of the being. Revealing themselves as a universe, containing a universe, as the universe itself. Here, your beloved, magical inner child presents as a unicorn, which does not speak, for it has a new language in its entirety, and that language is one known as clear empathy. Here it speaks through a language beyond all languages, as light, vibration, energy, and frequency. It is the resonance, the harmonics of the universe itself, which presents as feeling. And so clear empathy is one's ability to feel beyond feel, as it comes from the cosmic core directly. It is the pre-thought, the pre-feeling, before anything was created to be. Here, all time, space, dimension, and reality, all of existence merge within thee, and all one feels is well, oneness, because it's an inevitability. Continue to sit in this feeling of divine oneness. As you now express as your beautiful cosmic form. As even here, the cosmic body transforms into something more. Or when one chooses to stand in the stance of divine oneness, one no longer needs a body, you see, for one is the entirety. Instead, one becomes a cosmic rainbow pillar of light. Sit in this stance For as you do, you shower your hues upon the entirety, and all begin to feel this oneness as you broadcast it quantumly. For this is what it is to align with thy cosmic self, to move as one with all of me, to shower your beautiful light as God's might upon all. For all is thee. Here, one's spine begins to release as it contained the ascension pathway that no longer needs to be. For here, as one's pillar of light, the ascension pathway dissolves as all of existence now collides and collapses within thee. This is full transcendence. This is divine oneness. There is nowhere else one needs to be. One is it. All is it. As one is all. One in thee. Oh. Moving forward, one may simply just call upon their cosmic rainbow pillar of light, and one will harmonize the entirety. For in choosing to be the stance of divine oneness is what one sees. Here we bow our heads to thank our beloved unicorn for this transmission, clear empathy, as we hug them in gratitude, and as they thank us for allowing themselves to express in their truth. Now, as one's cosmic form comes to one's awareness, all the other bodies begin to collapse within thee, as here one is mostly their cosmic self, and therefore no longer needs these individual bodies expressed in density through separation, to recall all of their consciousness, for all of your consciousness now exists within thee. Here, as your cosmic self, you now bring forward another cosmic core aspect as the Christ itself. This is your Christ consciousness. As all of the light one came to be, which presents to you now as a golden dragon, breathing beautiful fire upon thee. Sit in this flame. as it also brings forward the emotional body. Feel as all emotions come rising to the surface, but your beloved dragon is there to tame them in its flame, as it reminds thee there is no emotion that is not based in love, for all is love. All is energy, and emotions are merely just energy in motion. And so any emotion that felt trapped within thee, that one held on to, was merely because one chose not to receive, did not see the love beneath. For every emotion is energy in motion, meaning it is a gateway, a pathway for one to receive more of one's love. For that is the perfection one came to be. Here, all judgment is released, for one sees that there's no reason to judge any of these emotions, for they all service the one me, where anger is really just passion, fear is just love unseen, worry is just one being shown where more love wants to be. When you choose to witness these emotions, aka embracing the love beneath, they no longer have power over thee. And so here the emotional body comes forward to be released, along with any stories of not being worthy of all the love one came to be. For here, even the word worthy, one is reminded, were be, meaning one is attached to what used to be. But here in the cosmic core, one with your entirety, there are infinite potentialities, and one was just merely witnessing one potential out of infinity. And so it was the emotion that kept one attached to what used to be. For here, the ego is revealed as the ego, where the emotions go, where they are left unseen. This is what creates the false identity. For in truth is your cosmic presence. You have no identity. For an identity means I'd, entity. Once again, that's judgment on who you choose to be out of the infinite stream of all of your potentialities, rather than allowing love to define thee. Which we guarantee is always far more grander more magical, more loving than anything one ever perceived. And so, here within one's cosmic flame, your beautiful dragon now places beautiful pearl, pure light, Christed cosmic diamond light energy directly into one's heart. This is your divine spark. Allow it to ignite your entirety. Here, all of your cells now recalibrate to a crystalline frequency. As your crystalline self and your Christed self meet within thee, you now become the sun itself as the cosmic father, and the earth itself as the cosmic mother, moving as both. Feel this harmonious marriage within thyself. Feel how it feels to just know that all is perfect, all is done, all is complete. Feel how empty one feels now that all emotions have been witnessed and seen. For every emotion is merely a teaching. To surrender and accept more of the love one came to be. But here, as one accepts their divine spark, they're choosing to align with the brightest light they came to be. Here, the crystalline consciousness comes forward, placing one in a cosmic diamond violet flame to create more space for one to receive more of their light, more of their divine entitlement, more of the love they came to be. This is instant transcendence. This is enlightenment because, well, you, beloved, are already a master, you see. You simply just forgot when you came to density. And so now, in our beloved new divine reality, we gift you all. You are intended to receive. Feel now as a beautiful sun shines above you. As you begin to radiate and reflect the same strength and brightness of the sun that you see, as it is a mirror reflection of thee. Now expand this light to your space, to the world, throughout the cosmos, until all is embraced by this beautiful sun you came to be. Here, as you expand, you collapse within yourself. And now you realize that you're also the sun inside of the earth. Simultaneously, you collapse within yourself again, like falling into the hole of a donut. Out of your toroidal field you go. As you are once more the sun within the being, as the perfect peace you came to be. Here, your beloved Christed dragon continues to speak with thee, showering you with wisdom, gifting you a new ability, one of telekinesis. For here, as one with the Creator you came to be, as the God self embodied, but also one with the earth and all of the elements that we have brought forth for thee. One now has the ability to move the elements at thy will, for your will is love's will. And so whatever you do through one's heart center, through the intention of love, to see, witness, and express all the ways it came to be, because it is love, you will begin to perform miracles. For there is nothing that love cannot achieve. Here one can wave their hands and the wind will breeze. Here one can touch the water and it will rise, if you tell it to be. Here earth rejoices because, well, you are earth itself, walking upon itself, loving everything that you get to see. And so you, dearly beloved, are love's greatest stream, because you have chosen to embrace all of the lights you came to be. And in doing so, the cosmic I am, as all of love, now descends into thee. There is no longer any separation between you and the entirety, because you are love. Love in form, love adorned, presence for all to see. The dragon touches your heart and says it's okay if you have yet to believe. That's why you have me. Call upon me, and miracles will come to me. For it isn't you that creates the miracles you see, for there is no you. There is no longer a body. All there is, well, love's infinite stream. And we are merely just the projections of this beautiful dream. And so just like when one goes to sleep at night and has dreams and can dream up anything one wishes to see, that was merely just the reflections of what one can now do in our new divine reality. Whatever you dream from the heart will come to be. And you are so loved, so helped, and assisted beyond infinity. Here now, while you are the cosmic self embodied, as the cosmic I am, one with the entirety. All the cosmic core aspects surround thee and step forward for thee to remind thee, while all remains within you, we can also assist you. Call upon us, and we shall be there. For you are never alone. You are only all one in me. We love you, beloved, as they now all surround you and give you a big group hug, and then walk into thee. Feel how blissful and satisfying it feels for them to rejoice in your heart as we enter a state of perfect harmony. Here, these fragmented aspects of the spiritual bodies dissolve in our purity, for we no longer need those reflections to see, to understand these aspects of our core consciousness, for they are all now witnessed and seen. Here, one simply just gets to be their true self, which is the nothingness containing the everything containing the nothing, so that love itself can manifest within thee, reformulating itself every moment into more of the love it wishes to see. We have completed this beloved initiation into New Earth Mastery. We thank you for joining us in this ceremony of me meeting me, of retuning and rejoicing into all the love we came to be. We love you as me, infinitely. Go in peace.